Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He's got a lane past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
I was going to let y'all know right now, the Jaguars are going to beat the ever-living dog shit out of the Texans. It's going to get ugly.
To be the team first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes. So long as
it's going to be a bloodbath. Bloodbath. I can tell you that for sure. Jaguars ain't playing it.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they were headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a
yeah, they're making it real quick. They're going to
that's the cherry on top.
Steamroll.
Fields this at the 19.
Texans.
Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
So while they're steamrolling the Texans, and this is going to be an obvious win, I'm going to go ahead and work on a little video thing to rejinger.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball.
Good again.
Plus-yard game, simple touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Jaguars
first down, and they go right back to it. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They give it to him again. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 8 on that one. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. At the 20. He makes it in.
Shout out to Dahlia. Miss Dahlia.
Don't need long to take a 6-0 lead.
That's all right. There you get yourself some. His wife told her not to go nowhere. She's a star.
I think one thing we clearly learned.
You must try to get a X Factor before you know it.
Explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, then it's got to feel good for this offense.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Texans nothing.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Noel to return this. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. He's got room to roll. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Dixon gets it again on second down. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same results. And now it's third down. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. They'll air it out on third. That's him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Defenses are finally surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started. A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. First and 10, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connection made. Travis Etienne. He's close, but he is stout before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up
Gonna keep this one and go. And they're gonna down by contact as they've got enough for a reset of downs.
It's a gain of 2.
First down from the 42.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
This time he's looking to throw. The lateral goes haywire. Good ball. And the Texans grab it. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover. Looking for his back, Travis Etienne there.
I think the defense would have just settled for getting off the field with the takeaway, but they had a nice little present onto the end of it for their teammates who start this possession with much better field position.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12. He's dropping back to throw. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted.
Hey, Kay, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes...
Interception by Diet JD.
Throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the
So the
it's a double coverage
Jaguars is, you know,
that's a consequence
operating like everything is normal.
dearly.
Good job, Diet JD. Love to see it. You're welcome.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
They're throwing it. He can run it. He dodged the tackle. Gets some space around midfield. Hits the 20.
Mr. Beasley is gone.
Jacksonville.
My goodness. Mr. Beasley.
Pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Mr. freaking Beasley.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run.
Shout out to Timmy Beasley.
I really love watching those linemen
Look at that. Look at that read. It's just. He said, "Excuse me."
Long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive their lead to 11. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. No to return this. Oh, what a hit! Stars the ball loose. Oh, man, lucky break there. He falls on it himself. We nearly saw their problems really start to snowball following that touchdown. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And they send it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You can throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled there by Jordan Lewis. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Looking to throw here. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Ooh, snaps a little off, but he adjusts and sends it away. Escapes the defender. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jaguars headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Now throw to start the drive. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he'll get it up to the 44. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Free up the middle.
Oh my God, dude. Damn. Oh, it's going to be a long game, y'all. It's going to be a real long game. I just want y'all to know it. Jaguars got some anger and steam to blow off. They're going to dog walk the Texans. Zeke, look away. Bite down, buddy. This is not the real Texans. You don't want to see this.
On his Little for the extra point.
It's the 1st quarter, y'all. I'm not a mathematician, but if they average about 21 yards a quarter, that's about 84 yards. I mean, 84 points. I mean, they average 21 points a quarter. That's 84
points. It's the Jaguars
out.
setting the pace so far. Back to Everbank Stadium in just a bit.
Oh, you got lucky. Jags is not playing right now, bro. These niggas said, let me just show you my new toys that I got.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. No to return this.
Goodness gracious.
Beyond the 25-yard line. Out now come the Texans on offense. And they take the field feeling pretty beaten down with how this one's gone. Even if they're keeping their heads high, Brock, not a whole lot they've been able to do so far.
Man, in these moments, I think of golfers. Right in a tournament, they don't want to look at the scoreboard. They don't want to see how much they're down.
They just about to get another pick, y'all.
By shot by shot.
He's going in for the pick, y'all.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Excellent play defense.
Jags are.
Behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know the kids are all right. Sometimes you hand the ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trying to set the screen for Mixon. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying.
Look at that wall.
Secures this at the 17. Find some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
That's good for a
Oh, she
Jaguars
is clearing it.
first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Give him 13 on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Working on first down. He keeps it and takes off. He finds space, middle of the field. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there.
Yo, what is going on, bro? Mr. Beasley got over 100 yards rushing.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
From the red zone on first.
Buddy.
And this is going to be a Jacksonville
Good job,
touchdown.
Cardi.
The Jaguars can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24.
Carter, I hope you're paying
Well,
attention.
they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On is Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead.
Texans 3.
My.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Noel to return this. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Here come the Texans as they get set to take over on offense. First down now, ball at the 33. Man in motion here. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon.
Yep.
He's descended
Where's
quickly
that?
and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7. He has it on the QB sneak. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
A gain of only a yard.
Tommy Townsend on to punt. And they could really use a good one here.
Formation for the Texans.
He fields this at the 18. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
First and 10.
The Jaguars ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And while they've worried about his arm a little bit early, he's been happy to get some yards on the ground, looking like an effective dual threat thus far. Working now from the gun. The left side caught by Andrews. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Hand off on 2nd and short. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Ball carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hey, DJ.
Back play straight ahead.
And there go Dahlia.
And across midfield before he's brought down. A pickup of 17, and that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him
Good
down
job,
at
Carter.
the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
Yannick Ngakoue on the tackle.
It'll be 3rd and 5 on the other side, Brock, as we have reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Jags in front here at Everbank. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Setting up to throw. He's got Andrews.
Got it.
He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25.
6. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
I think this is easy, got it.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Andrews.
Oof.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down
3rd and
and
long for him here. Running in the red zone. He has the first over the middle.
There's
He's going
Carter.
to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
it's a gain of 21 yards. And the Jaguars first down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
That play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line.
A gain of 5.
The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Quick throw left side, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further. Back now, pressure coming. Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
Jaguars 35, Texans 3.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. No to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Texans offense getting 1 final possession before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins. Running back sent in motion. They'll throw to begin this drive. Higgins makes the catch. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Back to throw now. That's him on a quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. And once complete, it's Bryant outright. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
A great effort not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. And they continue to trail by, well, Brock, a whole lot more than a field goal.
That fooled me. He had it on line. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
There's a dive up the middle. Moves away from one. And he has a decent gain on what's going to be the final play of the half. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Both these teams looking to put it together and pull away in the second half. So let's find out what happens as the 3rd quarter kickoff is just about ready right here.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Throwing it on 2nd down. Gets this one to Andrews. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down.
Hand off now from the gun. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
A 2-yard pickup.
Throw here, 3rd down. Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now a 4th down staring right at him. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And it's out of bounds without a whole lot of room for error. He hit it well. They're saying it's out at the 4. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they couldn't be backed up much further, Brock, as safety really the only concern as they take possession here inside their 5-yard line. Running with Mixon out of the gun. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now looking to throw. Throw finding his back. Mixon. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. A give to Mixon up the middle. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
The Texans set to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Oh, no. Oh, no.
I don't know what the fuck that was, but okay.
Line of the end zone. That's going to be a safety. It's fielded at the 14. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add. First down now, ball at the 33. Setting him on the dive. He dodged the tackle. He's off to the races. 20, 15. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars trying to end this before the final quarter. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
On his Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Fields this one at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. First down, play action. Complete out to the right side. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. And the shotgun to give to Mixon. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. 1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Hits his running back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. This one's out to Noel, left side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Texans first down.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Gets this to Stover. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Dell. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's another Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 32.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't escape. Jaguars all over him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
It's pretty impressive, isn't it? They built this type of lead for themselves because that's actually, Kate, their first sack of the game. And that's why smart front offices and complete teams build a well-rounded roster. That way, if a core component like the pass rush today isn't there, the other areas of the team pick each other up.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Now following the play, one of the Texans banged up in some pain. We're going to pause as he gets checked on. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's 44 yards here from the left hash. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Texans.
I told y'all it was going to be a blowout.
I
might as well just...
So
hey, it's stat padding day today.
This from the left hand. Up and good from Fairbairn. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
Returning it from the 4. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Jaguars are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Go play action on 1st down. That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Trying to throw this from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
The ball's out, he lost it. Picked up by the Jaguars. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble.
W. Dahlia, W. Dahlia, W. Mr. Beasley, W.
None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And they don't need anything out of this drive right now, Brock. That lead's already been built as we look to the scoreboard. But like architects, they might want to see just how high they can take it.
And we're going to know here in just a second on how they attack these opening plays. Do they opt to take it easy, play conservative, just keep stepping on that gas?
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. No throw, 3rd and long. Caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 7-yard gain.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 16-yard line.
Here's the long back on the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Makes the catch. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars are running them out of the building. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
On his Little for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's a return from the 7. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Out now come the Texans on offense. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30. 3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Makes it 3rd and 10.
Throw here, 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Couldn't connect to a takedown. So that brings up 4th and long.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jaguars, down running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones, continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Again, he's got room. He's at the 30. The 10. Touchdown.
Bro, if Dahlia doesn't have 200 yards, then I don't know what to tell you. She's got to have 200. That's insane.
touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
Four touchdowns.
He just keeps scoring and scoring and scoring it. Look at the juice he showed on touchdown number 4.
Wow, she broke a single game record, y'all. 304 yards. She broke an NFL record. I don't know if that's a Jaguars record or an NFL record, but she just broke a record. Congratulations to Dahlia.
Honest Little for the extra point.
She deserved it. I told her we had a good talk, Dahlia and I told her stick to your team, stay on it. You're one of the best running backs in the league. This girl's got, I don't think she has abilities. I think she's a plain Jane 99 and she's just killing it. Shout out to the Jaguars, man. Shout out to them. The organization's been built from the ground up.
Inside the 25. Here come the Texans as they get
ain't shit changed, really. They just gonna steamroll niggas. It's all ha-ha kikis till you gotta play them.
To the line. 1st and 10.
I don't want to see the Jaguars. That's just me, though. Keep them over there.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And they blow up.
Nah, this team dangerous, bro.
Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'll duck smoke if it means winning the chip. This team
Give up the
dangerous.
big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Short pass brought in. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
So they'll decline this and take the result. From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. They'll run here following the penalty. Had some room to work and he took advantage, giving 7.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down line.
Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. All set now, 1st and 10.
And the Texans, 1st down.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Air it out on 3rd. Finds Stover. And this one doesn't go far. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Texans hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. They'll send out the punting unit. And this is the 5th time he's been called upon today. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Up to the races.
Wow.
To the field. Travis Etienne.
Wow.
And the scoring will never end. It's
Wow.
another touchdown.
This chick about to get 400 yards rushing, bro.
Travis Etienne, the touchdown.
Bro, I looked down for 3 seconds to edit a video. Are you serious?
And yet again, he's made a
Yes,
trip to
that
the
was an
end zone.
NFL
He's
record,
fifth
by the way,
on
ladies and
ground.
gentlemen. That was not a
Just
Jaguars
one return
record.
visit away from tying that NFL single game record. Honest Little for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jaguars continue adding on to that lead.
65. Texans 6.
Wow.
The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes.
Shout out to Dahlia and the team.
Shout out to escapes the defender. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for him. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive and mix it. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Pass play coming here. Higgins makes the catch. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 6.
Here's Mixon. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Rolling from the gun here. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A 7-yard pickup brings us.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start.
They did their big one for sure.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.
All right, let's get it going. Mr. Beasley, 20 for 23, 165 yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. Dahlia Mendez, 392 yards rushing, 5 touchdowns, no comment. Mr. Beasley, 116 yards rushing, 1 touchdown, and a fumble. Carter, 63 yards and a touchdown. DJ, 17 yards and a touchdown. Dahlia, 11 yards receiving. Jazeer, 6 yards receiving. Zuko, 9 tackles, 1 forced fumble. That's it. Good job, y'all. All right, now we're up to our main event. Dolphins at the Bills. Bills are home, so they get priority of dress. Let's get it.